All right, good afternoon once again. I'm Payme to Solushola. We're back and finally to announce the DNA results of the child of Philomena and Mr. Akubo. Please join us. Thank you. Give the priest my foot beside her. Then come with she should come with the camera. Right for inside. Why are you coming in? What is it? Go like that. Or give me the money. I'll transfer money to you. Take Jerica. Join that. Have some project. Next time, you will announce the DNA result by yourself. But we'll see before that time. We'll visit your office before that. Thank you. All right, as you can see, the result is sealed and we'll open it now in the presence of everyone. I just hope I will not get the result during this. All right, just a moment. Let me do go with that. All right, straight to the point as usual. Carry this child like you put his face on social media on your. Are you still standing on your ground that the child does not belong to Mr. Kulu? Madam, talk, no be pregnant you. Are you still standing on your ground that the child does not belong to him? Let's go through. This is the DNA test result conducted between Ms. Philomena Child and Mr. Kogwe Austin. The result goes this way: D3S1358. The sample 0.87. The child is 16, 15, 16. Mr. Austin is 15, 17. VWA 1.09, the child is 1619, Mr. Austin is 1620. D16S 539 1.36, the child is 911, Mr. Austin is 912. CSF1PO 0.00, the child is 913, Mr. Austin is 1011. TPXOX 0.00, the child is 68, Austin is 11. D8S1179 2.10, the child is 1415, Mr. Austin is 1315. D21S11 1.19, the child is 2936, Mr. Austin is 2931. D18 D18S51 3.34, the child is 1318, Mr. Austin is 1218. D2S441 1.48, the child is 1115, Mr. Austin is 11. D19S433 1.07, the child is 1314, Mr. Austin is 12.213. THO1 0.00, the child is 78, Mr. Austin is 69. FGA 6.31, the child is 2326, Mr. Austin is 2226. D22S1045 0.44, the child is 1518, Mr. Austin is 1216. DSS818 0.00, the child is 13, Mr. Austin is 1012. D13S317 1.79, the child is 11, Mr. Austin is 1112. D13S317 1.79, the child, excuse me, DSS818 0.00, the child is 13, Austin is 1012. And D13S317 1.79, the child is 11, Austin is 1112. D7S820 0.00, the child is 811, Austin is 1012. SE33 0.00, the child is 1821, Austin is 17. D10S1248 1.31 sample, the child is 1315, Austin is 14. D1S1656 3.40, the child is 1415, Austin is 1416. D2S1338 0.00, the child is 1921, Austin is 2223. Austin, sit back. Okay, this is the Amalogini Interpretation Combined Paternity Index. The Amalogini XY, Mr. Austin XY. So I'm reading the final result out. The alleged father Mr. Austin, I know you are not you are not a scientist, neither DNA scientist. From the result I've read so far, what do you think? Who do you think owns the child? Yours or not?
I don't.
You don't know. Um, Philomena, relax back so I can see her. Relax back. From the child, from the face, from the your face is on the left. This one you are covering, whether you cover left and right, is already there. So drop the face. This is not what is seeing you. Even this one is seeing you as well. This one will see you direct. From the result I've read, I know you are not a specialist, but did you sense anything? Who was the child? You did not. So let me announce it to both of you to the world. Okay, the alleged father is excluded as the biological father of the tested child. This conclusion is based on the non-matching alias observed as the person listed above weighed a play equal to zero. The alleged father lacks the genetic marks that must be contributed to the child by the biological father. The probability of paternity is zero. So you are not the father of the child. Congratulations to your fiance, right? We're going to open line for an advice for you, for him, and to the general world. You are a young lady, and the essence in which give me phone, the let them go and run photocopy. And then this is open to the world, right? That the child is not for him. And hold this child face very well. I keep saying it, otherwise you give the child to them. It's both of you that brought yourself here. The child is not part of you. So that the father will not sue you. The call line for advice and also for your opinion is 0903 2474 is the call line. Meanwhile, let me give my own peaceful advice to you, Philomena. I know, yeah, I know this is not going to repeat anymore. Yeah. And I also thank God that when you were pregnant of this child, this man in question said you guys were not having sexual affair. Yes, is relax back, please. Oga, relax back. You are not. I'm not talking to you. I need to say that face who I'm talking to. Your name and where you are calling from. Please, I will advise you kindly turn down the volume of anything you are watching from, so that we can hear your opinion clearly. Please, your name and where you are calling from.
Hello.
Send the account number. Okay, then you come back. I don't have your account number. What am I trying to say? You play a very dangerous game. One, we should learn to be satisfied with any little things that come to us. Covetousness leads people to so many things. if you are in a relationship and you are not sure, just you have the right as an adult, except you are a minor, you have the right to confront your opposite sex, whoever you are dating. Maybe you are courting somebody for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and the relationship is not defined. Sit the person down. What next? What do you think about the relationship? What do you think about me? If the person is not ready, then you choose to move on with your life, or whoever you want to start up other courtship with. But if you want to be smart, you are dating somebody and you want to date a married man because you want financial support or any material reasons, that is totally wrong. But that's what leads to all this confusion. The man himself will not be happy that though you told him that the pregnancy belonged to him, even if he had gone to do anything on your head or anything, the fact remains that you know who impregnated you and you know who owns the child, and you still stand on your ground that the child did not belong to this man. You will never change. You just say you said so that the child did not belong to him, but he insisted that the child belonged to him, right? So you know who impregnated you. But the issue before the pregnancy, you were debating. But thank God, when you notice that you are pregnant, you are scorned from him, you face who you think who impregnated you. So please, I wish you the best of the relationship of this father of this baby. Let it work out for you. But if God did not permit between both of you, define your life, define your relationship, to avoid this kind of embarrassment. But this purely embarrassment. You cannot sue this guy that why did he say the child belongs to him. The reason that both of you were dating, and he have his ground, he have his right to suspect us, to still inquire if this child belongs to him. Because I believe no responsible man would want to let his blood out there, mostly when you did not keep yourself together. If he was not having extramarital affair with you, no matter his challenges that have to do with maybe childbearing or anything, I don't think all this wouldn't have come up. But I just believe there is nothing God cannot do. Now that the child did not belong to him, please delete his number, block his number, delete the wife number, block any contact that have to do with this man. One, to allow him have concentration with the family, and you also move on with your life as a young lady. Because what will you say? Will you say, yeah, I am going to sue him because he said the child belonged to him, whereas both of you were having unsafe sex? You can't sue him for anything. Were you married and you were having affair with a married woman? No, you were coming to him as a single lady. But at least, to avoid confusion or somebody extracting you and have a child for you, because so many ladies have done that. Here we have many ladies have been unveiled because they find that either the man or the wife is having issue or they are being delayed in childbearing. The next thing, they swap in and claim to have the child for the man, and you be spending her. A lady came, ran away with twins from Lagos to the to Edo State. Yeah, she has been making a man in South Africa. The man is married to an evangelist. They own the church there, but the woman, I mean, is having challenges in child. Then the man came, visited Nigeria for one program. All of a sudden, something led to another thing. He have an affair with the lady. Then the lady now said that she is pregnant and the kids belong to the man. And the kids are twins, two girls. We tried so many efforts. He tried so many efforts to conduct a DNA test. The lady was just dodging, using another pastor. No, you don't do it there. Come here, come and do it. And because they already planned where they want to manipulate. And the guy insisted, no, I've been watching this center, they have been conducting DNA tests. Let's go there. Nothing this guy did not do. Eventually, reluctantly, she brought the children and they did DNA test. Then she started calling me. So who is this? He say it's the lady that came with one pastor from one man from South Africa that came to do DNA test. I say yes. What about that? He say she want to see me. I say over what? No, that is a personal thing she want to see me. I say any personal thing send message to my line. Why would I? Why? Then I say send the voice note or send the message. At least whatever you want to discuss with you, let me have the record of what you want to say. Then she stopped. She said okay, she will send. She did not send. Eventually, when the DNA test, when the result came out, the children are not for the man. And when we're calling, we call her, we inform her, please come, the DNA test is already ready. You have to be available in the office for the results. Say she's coming. She says she's coming. They called her for like 3 days. She switched off her phone. Then the man insisted, please, we should go ahead and read the DNA test. But the man was already in South Africa. We opened the test, behold, zero. And he has been collecting money, house rent. She just disappear, pack her things from that place, ran to Edo State. And the guy doesn't know where the lady comes from. So if this guy did not insist in knowing who the father is, thinking he's responsible for the pregnancy, you would have spent millions, people crash the marriage and all that. But the kids did not belong to the man. What of this other guy that came from US? He has been paying for a child's school fees for how many months? Years. And the auntie that have been watching our program in UK insisted, no, go and run DNA test on this child. Be sure. And that was how they brought them. They did the DNA test. It was not for the child. A man from Germany, when woman had been collecting money from the man 21 years, the boy was already 19 years. He bought laptop, everything. He was spending money on the guy, thinking the son was for him. He load buses. Then of a sudden, the child was not feeling fine. He took the child for a treatment. The boy was not feeling. He took the boy for a treatment, and they took their blood, their specimen. So they conducted the test somewhere at Enugu. The guy confirmed that the child did not belong to him, but the woman turned this down, made serious trouble with the guy, even with the woman's family. Then one day he insisted again that no, for him to pick the boy to Germany, he want to run the DNA test of the child. And that was how they conducted it. This guy, the people watched it, he drank almost like 13 water at a spot. The child is not for him. And he has been spending. Alhaji have 7 children. 2 belong to Alhaji. The rest 5 is not for Alhaji. The first wife came to report Alhaji here that the woman Alhaji dated that claimed to have a child for Alhaji is not for Alhaji. That Alhaji don't have sperm count. The sperm count was low as at the time the man claimed to know the second woman. That they should run DNA test. And Alhaji said he cannot run DNA test on the woman child alone is to look somehow. Instead, he will pray for all the 7 children. DNA result out. 2 children, only 2 belong to Alhaji. The rest 5 is not for Alhaji, including the first wife that came to complain. Her first daughter is not for Alhaji. Her second child is not for Alhaji. His only third, second and last that's for Alhaji. The first and second is not for Alhaji. The other woman is only 1 child that is for Alhaji. The second one is not for Alhaji. So, my brother, I would advise you put your own together. And I also applaud you for taking this strong step to know your stand, right? If you don't know your stand, your house will be divided. You'll be thinking this lady have a child for you, and your wife will also be thinking otherwise, and they will be collecting money from you, and you are spending money on another person's child. Do you understand me? So it is good you know your stand, that the child did not belong to you, and they will move on with their life, and you also think and pray for God to bless you and your wife. There's nothing that is impossible. So you don't need to feel bad, you don't need to feel whatever. Anyway, we'll just open the line for some of you to call in, and any moment from now, in few minutes, we'll be off from this. Do you have anything? Do you have anything to say? All right. Let them have a copy of the results and give you the original. For you need a copy. Give me two copies. One copy for the office that you file here. Just do two copies for me and bring them. Mm. Tell Christian to write his account number and give to you. Okay, this is the original copy for you and make the payment. I'm still online. This is the copy for you, and you can show any other person that thinks the child belongs to you. You can present it before the father of the child, but you still want to know the true standard. You also say the child did not belong to you. So there is no contradiction in your matter. Do you understand me? You never said you are not sure. You said it's not for him. Am I right? So your word is still straight the way you are. So if he asks you, you present these results to him. I told him it's not for him, and this is it. The child is not for him, it's for that guy. You get me? So have to be yourself. God bless you. You have a nice day. Enjoy your relationship.